Oi! Hey!
Hey! Hey!
Take a hike, Bozo.
See ya.
See ya. And we're the three best friends that anybody could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. Some fucking spatulas!
You are listening to The Big Show on the Three Bozos Network. Oi! Ha 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 ha! Let's fucking go. Welcome to another episode of The Big Show on the Three Bozos Network. I am Pizain the Pizain. Joining me is Brooksy Boy. What's up, Brooks?
Hey, what is happening, fellas?
Not much, buddy. And then, as always, we also have Boaz. What's going on, Hobby?
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much, man. Just getting the crew back together for another episode after a week off. It was a holiday weekend or week and all, and we've been doing this every week for about 8 weeks now, something like that.
Yep.
And
Yes.
and I think we earned it. A week off, and then come back recharged, re-energized with a new theme song. What do you guys think of the intro?
I'm a huge fan, man. Love it. Well done. Well put together. And the record scratch leading into the spinach and eggs shouting soundbite is chef's kiss, my friend. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I liked it too, man. Very, very fitting. I like it.
Yeah.
Losing my mind, Baz.
Hey.
Yeah, I thought it encapsulated the whole Three Bozos Network vibe that we all bring to the table. So, yeah, there we go. Now all two of our shows have intros, and we'll have to, Brooksy Boy, if you get your sports show rolling, we'll have to get one for you going as well.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'm going to have to start putting together some ideas for elements for that. But that's another discussion for another time.
True that, Holmes. So, like I said, we took the week off because it was a holiday week. That's kind of goes into what I know Brooks wanted to talk about, which is 4th of July. Why don't you take it over, Brooks?
Well, I can say that
Unbelievable.
as
man.
as three guys that are in our early 40s, things change in our lives. We evolve in how we view things and what we think about certain things. And of course, there's other things where that we always enjoy no matter what. But I think one of those things that I've grown to really, really dislike as I've gotten older are fireworks. I'm just kind of over it. I'm kind of over it. I'm not a fan anymore. Like once upon a time, I used to enjoy fireworks. Occasionally, we would my family would get some and send them off in the driveway, like a lot of people do, or we'd go see a fireworks show. But I don't know. I would say in the last 5 or 6 years, I'm kind of over fireworks. No, I'm not feeling them anymore. I think it's from becoming a dad, also comes from having dogs. You got to worry about, and plus, I think my biggest thing as well is the fact that I get that people are going to set off fireworks on the 4th of July. People are going to set them off on New Year's Eve. I get that. That comes with the territory. That I can understand. That I can live with. It's the motherfuckers that set off fireworks on June 30th, on July 11th, on December 27th, and on January the 8th. Why are you still setting off fireworks on days that aren't July 4th or December 31st? Cut the shit out. I hate it. Just stop it. Get your fireworks, set them all off on those 2 days, and guess what? That's it. No more. You're done. You're done at that point. I don't want to hear any more fucking fireworks on any other days besides those 2 days. That's it. Welcome to my. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Rant over. I just had to get that off my chest.
Brooksy Boy, bringing the intensity. He wants to yell at those people. He wants to say,
Boy, cunt.
What was that?
Boy, cunt.
it's from The Boys. That's Butcher from The Boys. He calls everybody a cunt because he's from.
Yeah, I don't
he's
watch
from,
that gay ass show.
Okay. You should. It's good.
It's a good show, man.
Shut up.
Oh, no.
Getting us canceled.
Yeah, that show sucks.
Well, we're not talking about The Boys right now. Go back to 4th of July. I have to completely agree with you, Brooks. Like I could just echo everything you just said. Having a dog who barks at every single knock on the door, let alone a damn cannon being fired right outside my window. Having a toddler who's trying to sleep, which I give him credit. He slept through the whole damn thing, 4th of July, huge mortars going off and he slept through the whole thing. We had to give our dog one of those pain pills, whatever crazy pills that makes him just completely calm down. And he was like a zombie. But yeah, when they're shooting fireworks at fucking 2 a.m, or like you said, July 8th, and they're still shooting off fireworks, I fucking hear fireworks like right now, man. Right outside my door, and it's 2 days later. Fucking yeah. It was nice when we were kids. It was kind of fun having sparklers and shooting fireworks and Roman candles and all that shit. But eventually, you just reach an age where it's just, I don't know, grumpy old man status. Fuck them.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Fuck them. Bose, what do you think?
I can't hear it because I'm always popping VTAC, bitch. I can't hear the fireworks. My car's louder than the damn fireworks, so I don't give a damn.
Is it something like? Just give it a minute.
Yeah, that's pretty close. No, but I was driving to the store today, and just out of nowhere, to 20 feet to my right, a huge explosion, fireworks. I was like, "What the hell?" Loud as hell. But I remember when Duke really didn't freak out at fireworks. Now that I think about it, but I mean, I wasn't like taking him to this, But
Right.
yeah, Brooks just went off on fireworks. He's definitely raging over there. Rage against the sound.
Yeah, I had to get out some. I had to get out some rage. Not against those that pop them on actual holidays, but it's the week after the holidays or the week even preceding the holidays where it's like, just stop.
Is
Just cut the
today
shit out.
like too far? Too long?
Well, today, right as we record right now, it's July the 6th. I will give everybody like a 24-hour window, like before and after. We're currently past that, so if you're firing off fireworks right now, fuck you.
Yeah. So the guy on the way to the store today, he just blew up my eardrum. He's a fuck you, right? Fuck.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
I could picture you like sticking your head out the window and saying something, Brooks, from back in the day.
I know I sound like a grumpy old man, just shaking his fist at the clouds, but it's just something I had to get off my chest. So yeah, that's kind of where I stand with fireworks right now.
I'm right there with you. I am like literally. We could just remake Grumpy Old Men and you can be Walter Matthau, and I'll be Jack Lemmon, and fuck them.
Fuck them.
Got Javier with his broken ass soundboard and still trying it.
Still trying to tweak it.
Hey, we I guess that's a good point, because that was a song by Katy Perry. Remember when I played Breaking the Law by Judas Priest a couple episodes ago?
Yeah.
Apparently I got a copyright ding on YouTube about that.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, so can't play any actual. They're like, it's crazy, man. Like, it auto uploads to YouTube, and within minutes it lets you know if something's copyrighted or not. It's like they have some sort of software that just scans all these audio files to see if there's anything in it. So yeah. So we got to be careful on music that we play on here.
Copyright that.
Copyright that, you son of a bitch.
That's right. Well, you guys know what starts on Sunday.
What?
Is fucking Shark Week. I don't know about you guys, but I've always loved Shark Week, even though it's pretty much the same shit every year. They always have air jaws. This year, no fucking air jaws. Like, the first year in like 10 years, they haven't had air jaws.
What the hell?
That's where
air jaws.
If you don't know what air jaws is, it's the great white sharks. Where they tow a fake seal behind a boat, and there's these sharks in South Africa that will actually get like completely airborne out of the water, like 15, 16 foot great white sharks will just jump right out of the water, and they film it, and it's like cool, and they do it every year. They're every year for like 10 years, and this is the first year that they didn't do it. So, but anyway, I mean, it goes all the way back to like my childhood, where I would watch the, shit. Me and my wife would also watch it when we first got together. We bonded over it. So I don't know. Do you guys as geeked about Shark Week as I am? Is it not that big a deal to you?
I was always a very casual Shark Week watcher. I would skip some years, and then other years I'd catch an episode here and there. But I kind of feel the same way as you, and how it's a lot of the same kind of stuff. But I'll indulge once in a while.
So you'll just catch it, but not like try to, tune in, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not religiously devoted to it.
Right. What about you, Hav?
You know what? I've never. One of my friends is. She was into it a lot, but I never really paid attention to it. But I'm looking at it right now. The schedule. What is this? Like a bunch of movies? It looks like Sunday, July 7th at 8. Belly of the Beast. This starts off at 8 p.m. And then,
Belly of the Beast. Bigger and bloodier.
Is it just like movies, or what is it? It's just 1 hour shows?
Yeah, they're 1 hour documentaries each night. That first night is four episodes. 4 episodes, so 4 hours. Where you got like Jaws versus Leviathan. That's usually something stupid. Like, it'll probably be like Jaws versus, like, I don't know, like a giant squid or some shit like that. And they'll talk about how they eat giant squid. And then you got Makozilla, which is like giant Mako sharks. I think Mako sharks get about 10 feet, so it'll probably be like the biggest Mako sharks they can film.
That's cool.
Sydney
Harbor Shark Invasion.
Yeah, I don't know what that one's going to be about. Probably just a bunch of sharks at this one harbor, and then they, do research on it. I like the next day, July 8th at 8 p.m. Big Shark Energy. They're trying to do a play on Big Dick Energy, I think, with sharks.
Great serial killers. Sea of Blood, 10 p.m.
See ya, blood.
See ya, blood.
Hey, they got.
That sounds like a Mortal Kombat thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We don't have to go through every single one of the episodes, but the one that says Monster Hammerhead Species X, it seems like every I think I've even said this on one of my Pizain's podcasts. We have the legend of Hitler fish under the Skyway Bridge, kind of close to our area where we live. Down south in the Bahamas, they have their own version of a giant hammerheads. There's in the Keys and all those bridges in the Keys, same shit. You guys heard the Hitler fish, right?
Yeah, I've heard you talk about that on Pizain's podcast.
What about before that? Did you know about it?
I may have heard something about it, but I wasn't intimately familiar with it.
Yeah. Apparently, it's an 18-foot giant hammerhead that lives under the Skyway, but that's what they max out at. So it could have just been any giant hammerhead, and I'd guarantee that's what that one's going to be about. But there's one in particular that really catches my eye. You know how I've also said what?
Out of all the shows,
yeah.
Mother Sharker Hammer Time. The last day, Saturday, July 13th, 9 p.m. Mother Sharker Hammer Time.
Yeah, you got that one. Yep. See ya, Hammer Time.
What the hell are these titles?
The real Sharknado. Yeah, but the one that really gets me, and I've mentioned these on the Pizain's podcast before, how in our media we're completely just flooded with shows about Nazis and Hitler and all that shit.
Oh,
Exhibition Unknown. Sharks vs. Nazis in Paradise.
What the hell?
What?
Yeah. And then they have like a whole World War II theme because the episode after that's called Alien Sharks Ghosts of Japan. So I don't know, but yeah, it wouldn't be a week without incorporating Nazis somehow.
Well, I guess they got to talk about I'm thinking about the alien shark Ghost of Japan. I'm sure the sharks that were around there probably some wicked mutations over the years.
You think? Because of the A-bomb?
Not only that, but they also had like a toxic sewage or a toxic. They had a plant over there, and the cores were using salt water to cool. It's like, what the hell? So obviously it corroded and it started spilling toxic waste into the ocean. It was a plant that did what is that? What is the toxic? I'm drawing a blank.
Like nuclear power plant?
Yeah, there you go. The old Homer Simpson plant.
Yep. You got Blinky, the three-eyed fish, swimming around.
Yeah, I think it was Fukushima, maybe? I don't know.
Sounds right to me. I'll take your word on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got some Ghost of Japan alien sharks. I remember being a kid and like my dad would literally record them on VHS tapes. So we had some VHS tape ones. We had a few of them. My wife, her dad, it was like a big thing with her family too. She literally had every season from like when they first started doing it up until, she was like 15 years old or some shit like that. So she has like a whole library of VHS tapes of old Shark Week episodes. But it's a big deal. People, you'll start seeing memes and all sorts of shit coming up this week.
Oh yeah. I know a lot of people like it, man.
Yep. I don't know. It's cool, man. It's cool. And then usually about halfway through the week, I'm already sick of it.
Does your wife watch it with you?
Yeah. We watch. Oh, she's the biggest shark freak there is. She used to do a lot of scuba diving, and she would, go diving with sharks and stuff like that.
Wait, she grew up. What? She got her scuba cert?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Back when she was like a teenager, she got it.
Yeah, that's cool. So she's, man, I didn't know that. I had no idea.
Yeah, she has some cool stories, like a lot of stuff with reef sharks, but she said one time a big ass bull shark circled her a few times and then swam off. Yeah. Fuck a bull shark. You know my opinion on bull sharks.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember hearing your rant about bull sharks. Have you ever swam with sharks, Wayne?
Not really, no. I've had some close encounters. Smaller sharks. I've caught some sharks fishing. I've fed sharks at the aquarium. That was cool. We knew somebody who worked at the aquarium, and they were doing a new like event kind of thing where you could pay extra money to feed the sharks there. You get this big claw, big metal claw thingy, and then you put the fish in the claw, and then you can just hand feed them, in their mouth. So we were like the guinea pigs for it. So we got to do it for free. That was pretty cool. But as far as swimming with them, no, can't say that I have. Not really my cup of tea. I like being on the top of the water catching them. I don't like being in the water with them.
Yeah, I can definitely add that I've never swam with sharks. I did catch a shark one time when I was going offshore fishing down in the Keys with my friend Chris, who you guys met, who you also got to know as Bizarro Brooks. So we were fishing down there in the Keys God, this was like 15 years ago. I actually caught I caught a bonnethead shark, which was like this thing must have been like maybe 3 feet long, something like that, and caught it real quick, took a quick picture, and then released it back into the water. So that's my closest encounter I've ever had with a shark.
Yeah, if you don't know what a bonnethead shark is, it's pretty much
shotgun in the chest.
it's pretty much a hammerhead, but instead of a hammer, it looks like a shovel. No, that's a bonnethead shark.
Yeah.
Hey.
So we have just been joined by a special guest. That's right. It's Javier's brother, Dr. Boaz. What's going on, Dr. Boaz?
What are you guys talking about?
Talking about sharks, because Shark Week's coming up.
Losing my mind, Baz.
Hey.
Let me interrupt real quick. Bromine asked Buzz, what happened to his car, the Civic?
What happened to it?
Yeah.
I sold it to some kid in Tampa.
Okay. All right. He was just asking because I told him I was going to get in here, and he was wondering.
He's what?
He was wondering.
Oh, is he in Discord?
He's in mine, yeah.
Have him join too.
No.
Egon Spangler.
All right, sorry, but keep going.
All right.
What? Hey, you just joined us. What's your opinion on Shark Week? You into it? You watch it?
I couldn't give a shit less.
Hey.
And there you have it.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's a cool idea, but like, I don't know. I think it's overhyped.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
But hey, it's fucking Shark Week. Has to be.
I can't even hear it on my end. I just keep pressing it, Bus.
Yeah, I know you do.
Hey.
Hey. Well, Dr. Boaz, why don't you do you want to just go by Dr. Boaz? I don't even know if we've ever used your first real name.
Dr. Buzz, can you tell us how it felt beating the hell out of Scott Crowell?
I mean, I wish I could remember, but all I remember is jumping on his back like a monkey and being told to get off. for my own safety.
You were like a wild Tasmanian devil wildebeest on his back. Like you think of Looney Tunes, the tornado, the Tasmanian devil, that was you on top of his head.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but
I think Wayne and I told you to say, dude. I remember Wayne, like we were doing a little strategy. Wayne was like, "All right, we'll start fighting, and then you can get on behind him." And then I remember you were just like, "Okay." Buzz was all in.
You guys gotta get him on the show, man.
Yeah, right, man. We haven't talked to that guy since we beat his ass.
Exactly.
Hey.
Oh man, me and him actually were friends after that. We hung out a lot after the fight.
You got to get his point of view. He probably doesn't fucking remember it.
He remembers, man. Are you kidding me? Yeah. That was the only time he ever got beat up by a freaking little kid, man.
Remember when? Remember in Talladega Nights when Ricky Bobby's sons are they're talking about jumping around like a spider monkey? That was Ernie back in the day of this fight.
Oh yeah, yep.
He had the bowl cut.
I thought my name was supposed to be Dr. Boaz, Brooks.
We'll have to bleep that out. My bad.
Piece of shit.
What did he say?
I used his real name. I pulled.
Well, you said his name.
You guys have said it already, but it's whatever. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, that's less editing for me.
Am I allowed to curse on here?
Yeah, dude. If you can fucking say whatever the fuck you want.
Dude, I just cursed like a drunken sailor at the start of the show, man.
What were we gonna say?
Nice job.
I'm gonna say, Dr. Boaz, you're a pharmacist, correct?
Yeah.
How do boner pills work?
They cause so what happens is that when you get a boner, you have vasodilation.
What is with you and boners, Wayne?
Hey, shut up, Boaz. I got Dr. Boaz talking
so
now.
what happens is that you get vasodilation, which increases the blood flow. So what you do is it basically blocks that receptor, so you don't it cuts off circulation.
Sweet.
Why?
That's how boner pills work. That's pretty fucking awesome. That's why we have you on the show, Dr. Boaz.
Why are you asking?
Say yeah.
But they're sometimes they can be too effective.
After receive medical attention if you've have an erection for over 3 hours or whatever it is.
4 hours.
4.
Yeah,
that's close.
Yeah. So basically, so there's a pathway that blocks that, and it activates that, so you get more blood flow.
Boner activating pills. That's great.
Yeah. Well, it can also be used for pulmonary hypertension, but no one cares about that.
Meaning what in English?
It's high blood pressure for your respiratory system, that when you return deoxygenated blood back to your heart. It's very specific. It's irrelevant.
Nah, it's cool. This is kind of shit I wanted you to talk about, honestly.
There's a lot of shit I can talk about, honestly. This fucking type of shit I see at the hospital is just fucking, a lot of it's sad, but some other shit's actually interesting.
You have to have like a pretty, you have to have like a top of the cream of the crop, interesting story.
John Duggan just got shotgun in the chest.
Well, there's a few. Some are just some are sad. You know, like there's this one lady that she was trying to burn her Christmas tree down, like outside, to make it easier to throw it away.
Yeah.
And she ended
Those things go up in flames quick.
Yeah. She ended up getting like a 82% body burn, and
that sucks.
She's been in the hospital for she was in the hospital for 7 months.
Jesus
That
Christ.
sucks. Yeah. Yeah, you hear those stories pretty frequently with the Christmas trees. It's like nature's gasoline.
Yeah. And then you have other people that have do you guys know what gangrene is?
Yeah.
So we had this one person that had gangrene in their crotch, like the perianal area.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, and they had to get 3 months time frame, and
Jesus.
they were there for a while. Yeah, terrible.
Were they homeless?
I don't think so.
Well,
But
how do
yes,
you get
we
that?
do have a lot of people that are lower income type of people, and you have those people that are drug addicts, and IV drug use.
Yeah, like lose their arm and shit, like in Requiem for a Dream.
I have no idea.
You
what
guys
it
ever
is,
see that
but
movie?
I watched that movie once, and that was probably one more time than I wish I'd watched it.
It's a great movie, though.
It's a really good movie, but it's really fucked up.
One thing I will say
Yeah.
too, working at the hospitals, you have you appreciate life more, because you see these people going through all this shit, and you feel happy that you can just go to work, or you can go home from work, go to bed like a normal person, and then wake up again. You got people fighting for their lives and shit, and I'm just sitting there watching YouTube or something. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, you get that same feeling when you are in that hospital bed and then you get to leave later. So I know what you're talking about.
It's not a job for everyone, I would say.
Yeah. I've known a few people who worked in the as doctor, like residents, at the ER and everything like that. And some of them get like a really kind of sick sense of humor to kind of cope with it,
Oh yeah.
People dying, and they just get kind of apathetic to it and they don't even care, or at least they act that way, as a way to deal with it,
Yeah. Did you guys hear about that? I think I told my brother, but there was this guy that apparently he got shot and killed, but he has I guess he had 8 different kids from 8 different mothers. He basically went on a killing spree of the mothers. Did you guys hear about that?
Losing my mind, Baz.
That's good timing.
Did you guys hear about that?
Yeah. No, it sounds like something Tyreek Hill would do, though.
So yeah. No, but
So,
it was sad. That's one of those other times where I'm like, man, what the fuck? I guess he he was with like at a family get together, and then shot his youngest daughter's mom, and then
Jesus.
killed
At the barbecue.
Yeah, and then he killed his own mother.
Holy shit.
And
Oh,
then
Jesus.
yeah, and then I guess he like shot his cousin, and then he was gonna drive to Georgia to kill another, mother of a child, and then he got caught in the northern area of Florida, and they shot him
Oh,
up.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reason I bring that up is
Yeah.
because one of the people that got shot went to the hospital that I'm at.
Oh, really?
And I tried to, I was part of the people that were trying to save him. So it's just crazy that, and then like the next day I read about it in the, online. I'm like, oh my God, like this is what happened. Like, and then you read about it, like, what the fuck?
Damn, man. Yeah.
Oh, wait, he was down here?
Yeah, I guess I don't want people to.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So he was down. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, he lives in our area, and like literally like within half an hour from all of us basically, except for Brooks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm so I was at work just like an overnight, and then like we get all this shit going on. What the hell is happening? Like people.
Did the people that the patient that you had at the hospital that got shot, did they survive?
They died. So I don't want to give information away, but yeah, we tried to save them, and they died in an hour.
Holy shit!
Damn, dude.
So yeah, I don't want to be all gloom and doom, but yeah, I see some mostly sad stuff, but a lot of it's just idiotic stuff too.
Like somebody shoving like something up their butt or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or like someone
For
like,
real?
yeah, or like someone like riding a scooter drunk and they like just bust their face. They fall and just bust their
Right.
face, or just dumb shit like that, where like it's just drunk idiots being stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. They have those scooters. I know there's an area kind of closer to me, and then there's an area closer to you. They have those rent-a-scooters all in the downtown area. I'm sure that's where they got, where it happened, right? Something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. I always think those people look fucking stupid doing that shit. It's like, just walk like a
And then
normal
you have
person.
those,
You can't do
those
that
people
far.
like
Get
they're
an Uber.
like they're wearing heels and shit, and they're like half drunk, and they just like say it.
Yep. It's like those people, like when they go, anytime you go on a cruise or you go to like the Caribbean or some shit like that, people always rent scooters there and then scoot around. And that's a good way to ruin your entire vacation, just scooting around, and then they drive fucking crazy over there. And next thing you know, you get clipped and you break your arm, and well, there goes your paradise vacation, fucker. You're done.
Yeah. What else you guys got on the plan for tonight?
Let's see. We got
I
Brooks
wanted
has
to talk
one
about
more.
Alana Pierce.
Who?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go. Take that one over, Boaz. What's up with that?
Apparently, she had said that having children is a disability.
First off, who is she?
She's like a streamer, gamer chick on Twitch.
Okay.
And she was talking about having kids is a disability, but the way she used it was the term was called situational disability, which is like new parents, and then temporary is like an arm injury, or permanent is you have one arm, So there's different. I guess there's different stages, and I don't know. People just jumped all over her because she said disabilities. I wanted to ask you guys, since you're new parents, if you guys are gaming, do you agree? Is it a situational disability? Do you guys have to? Obviously that's a priority over the video game, right?
Right. Yeah. The video game. I don't really get to play video games too much anymore, unless my son goes to sleep. Yes.
And you fucking suck at him anyway, bitch.
Hey!
Oh.
Hey.
Shut the fuck up, kid.
Hey, do you guys have Street Fighter 6?
Yeah, let's play Street Fighter right now, bitch.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do it during the middle of the fucking podcast. We'll do it some other night.
We're Captain Guile.
Hey, I forgot that, bro. I forgot that.
68 hit combo. Can't do shit about it, Buzz.
Who do you play with in Street Fighter?
Fucking Zangief 360 power driver, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Wayne's pretty good.
Wayne sucks. Look at him.
Look at Wade's getting
Hey,
amped
fuck
up
you.
right now. He's charging up.
Fuck you, Dr. Bose. I'll fucking take your PhD and shove it up your ace.
Hey!
Go back to, I don't even know who the fuck Alana Pierce is.
What
You
was
don't
that?
even know who that is?
She sounds like a bitch.
She's just a streamer, man. She was just that's all. That's it. I just wanted to see if you guys thought, Brooksy Boy, do you even game anymore?
I mean, dude, I don't really do like the online gaming. I'm mostly like
A single player nerd.
single player sports game dynasty mode. I don't do online
Offline
stuff.
pussy.
Yeah,
You guys
I
are
don't do
disabled.
I don't do online stuff because I don't feel like being called racial slurs by unsupervised asshole 11-year-old kids. So I don't feel like dealing with that shit. I just like to be in my own little world, playing my single player, open world type games, and occasionally sports games where I can play dynasty mode. By the way, we're less than 2 weeks away from college football 25 coming out, motherfuckers. I'll be all over that shit when it comes out. Dynasty mode, bitches.
Hey.
It's the only way FSU is going to win a national championship again.
Yeah,
Brooks' Dynasty mode.
The funny thing is, I don't even play as FSU in Dynasty mode. I always like to take some school that sucks ass and build them up into a powerhouse. More fun that way.
Do it with USF. There you go. That's a school that exactly describes what you said.
They're kind of back on the up and up, though.
She was talking about that video game Elden Ring too, by the way. Just to clarify.
Yeah, I just started playing that again. I bought it like a while ago when I first got my PS5, and then
does it have a pause button?
Started getting. No.
That's what she's talking about. She's saying because of situational disabilities, she thinks that they should add a pause button or something. So then people went off. They're like, oh, so it's a disability to have kids now, and you want to make the game easier. It's like, so I don't know. They just, how people online are, man. They just go ape. Oh, I can't even say that, can I? Ape shit. But they go crazy.
Yeah.
It's a mob mentality, man.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It's just let's cancel this bitch over something that she didn't even really mean because she used a word we don't like.
Yeah.
Which wasn't even that bad, it sounds like to me.
No,
yeah, she
clarified
clarified too. She's like, after everyone was in an uproar, she clarified and said, and there's a graph for that was released by Microsoft. So it's a definite term, situational disability. It's a real thing.
Word. Yeah. I think it's like a whole big dude about nothing. But if you want to, get into it, yeah, kids, they interrupt your gaming. You can't game whenever you have a kid. You got to do it on their schedule, which is mean they're asleep, and then you can game. And
even if they wake up, though,
like
see ya, bud. You got to drop the game. You got to take, which is
luckily mine sleeps like a champ, so
yeah,
not an issue for me.
Brooksy Boy over there doesn't. What games do you play currently?
Right now, I'm getting caught up on. Now that I have a PS5, finally, I've been catching up with the Horizon Forbidden West DLC because that was a PS5 exclusive. And even though I beat the game when it was on PS4, I never got to play the DLC until when I got my PS5 recently. So I've been catching up with that, playing a little bit of Far Cry 6 since I had those that were transferable from the PS4 to the PS5. And then I'll be playing College Football 25. And I got a couple other games on my list that I've been wanting to get caught up on as well. So
is God of War on your list?
Yes, absolutely. God of War.
Oh, I knew it.
Spider-Man 2, the Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Do you even play the college football on hard?
I used to, when I played it regularly, I would play on All-American mode, which was like the second highest, because like Heisman's the toughest difficulty. It's basically the Madden equivalent of playing on all Madden mode. And there's always that big jump I've noticed from All-American to Heisman, where it's like Heisman is insanely stupid, ridiculously difficult. And I got to the point where I was playing Dynasty mode where I didn't even want to play the game. I just wanted to recruit. I just wanted to do like the recruiting and stuff and build a powerhouse program and then just simulate the games and see how I how my recruiting classes would do. So that's how much I was nerding out with it towards the end of the original run of the NCAA games before that ended, in 2013, and then of course now they brought it back for the first time in over a decade. So yeah, that's kind of where.
Are you gonna play? Are you gonna play an all Madden? Or are you gonna be a pussy?
I mean, I'll work up to Heisman. I'll work up to it.
All right,
But I'm so fucking rusty when it comes to football games because I haven't played Madden in like 20 years.
Who sent you into retirement, bitch?
Yeah, that's a franchise that probably would still trigger me today just because
no drywall is safe.
Yeah. Me and the Madden franchise don't exactly see eye to eye. It's like the video game equivalent of tequila for me.
I don't think I've ever seen you that mad ever.
No, those games used to piss me off to no end.
Yeah, I was like 12 years old. Like, man, this guy's fucking got an anger issue.
I was pretty angry in my 20s. I'm not gonna lie. I had some issues then.
I remember going there. Hey, what is this mark right here? My brother's like, oh, it's Brooks throwing a CD in the wall.
Yeah, man.
Every time you get pissed off for a play, you're like, fuck this. And you like ejected.
Yeah, he just hit eject, and that thing went straight into the wall and got stuck. After that, I think it was pretty quiet for a little bit, at least 40 minutes. We were just like, okay.
My wife and I have a term for angry Brooks. Anytime we describe angry Brooks, it's rock band.
Rock band.
He'd get fucking mad if he couldn't hit those notes on it.
It's more like sweating profusely.
Yeah.
He was unstoppable though, man. What were you like? Expert level, right?
With drums, yeah. I know we've talked about it on a previous show before, but that was the one game where I actually put the effort in and got really, really good, at least with a lot of songs on expert drums. Not all of them. There's still a handful that I just couldn't solve because of the speed of the song or because of the complexity of some of the notes. But a lot of songs I did pretty well for myself when it came to the drums.
Yeah, I miss playing that game.
I do too, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had groupies.
I don't remember.
Especially old Brooks. Sweating profusely on drums at the bar, taking requests.
Yeah, and like we'd be playing, and then other people would want to play, but they'd ask me, "Hey man, will you play drums?" I'm like, "Sure," and I'd end up playing another couple songs, then I'd be dead dog ass tired afterwards because I'd be playing for like 45 minutes straight.
Were we ever able to pull off Painkiller with Art?
I don't think so.
I don't think we ever did that one, did we?
I think I was able to bullshit my way through the drum solo one time. I don't know how. I think what I did was being that there's so many little double bass notes. I think I kind of cheated through it and just played like one of the double bass notes each time. That's how I was able to. That's how I was able to like bullshit my way through the drum intro of that song.
Yeah, I did vocals on that song with y'all once. That was fun.
Yeah, the only easy instrument on that song was bass. Even though it was like the highest tier on bass, I was just like, I think that they only put it up there just to make it so that way it would. Because remember the highest, if it was the highest difficulty, it would show like 5 devil heads. I think they just wanted to have a song where it was like all devil heads on all instruments and vocals.
That's the one. Painkiller. Fucking A.
How many times did you go out there?
Hey, what was that?
How many times did you come out with her? I don't remember that. Or are you talking like?
Hey, you can't play that. You can't play that. You can't play that. Stop the sound.
You can play 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's not when you. Now, like any of the copyright song shit, they'll take us off YouTube for it.
Yeah, 10 seconds is the limit, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's
I could barely hear it on my end. It sounded like a bunch of static.
Yeah,
It was the
double bass drum.
drums.
Yeah. Well, hey Brooks, that's a. I'm just gonna,
Shut the fuck up, kid.
new subject. I know there was something you wanted to talk about, something near and dear to your heart,
Boner
involving
pills.
your favorite. That is your favorite team, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Why don't you take it away?
Well, if yep, there it is, right there. Boom, spinach and eggs. And yeah, if in case you're not a hockey fan or if you don't follow sports very closely, well, the Tampa Bay Lightning's captain Steven Stamkos is now their former captain, as he was basically allowed to test the free agent market, and the Lightning and the Lightning could not agree on a new contract. So he ended up signing a 4-year deal with the Nashville Predators for $8 million a year. And a lot of Lightning fans are very, very upset about this whole thing. But there's a lot of emotion involved. I mean, I'll just say it sucks to see him go. I mean, he was the face of the franchise for 16 years. He was the captain. He became the team's all-time leading goal scorer, point scorer, everything else. But I mean, I know a lot of people were just very angry about it. They want to see Julien Brisebois, the general manager. They think that he should be fired and everything else. And to me, it's kind of, now that I've had a few days to kind of marinate on it a little bit, I get why it was done on the Lightning side, because let's face it, it's a salary cap league. Tough decisions have to be made. It's how sports are. And when you got a league where, that doesn't, let's face it, as awesome as the NHL or as hockey is, it doesn't quite make the same amount of money as the other sports leagues in North America. So usually, typically you've got the a lower salary cap than those other leagues. Of course, in baseball, you don't have a salary cap, but the NHL doesn't make the same amount of money as the NBA and the NFL, and so the salary cap's lower. Often tough decisions have to be made, and with Stamkos being 34, and getting onto the downside of his career. I mean, even though he just scored 40 goals, I can understand why the Lightning didn't necessarily want to bring him back at the same salary cap hit. So they both sides tried to work something out. They just couldn't agree on it. And what they ended up doing was they let him walk, and they also traded Mikhail Sergachev, who was one of their younger defensemen, who's been with the team now had been with the team. They traded him to Utah to clear up some salary cap space. And they signed Jake Gensel away from Carolina as a free agent for 7 years, $9 million a year. And he's a guy that's a 2-time 40-goal scorer. He's hit 30-plus a few other occasions. He's 5 years younger than Stamkos. And a lot of people, I know a lot of Lightning fans are, they wanted Stamkos to stay, and they're not quite sure about signing Jake Gensel. But I'm telling you right now, you're gonna like Jake Gensel, Lightning fans. They're gonna put him on a line with Nikita Kucherov, who just won the Art Ross Trophy. Jake Gensel could easily score 50-plus goals this year playing on the same line as Kucherov and with Braden Point. I think that the goals will still be there. Yes, it's gonna suck not seeing Stamkos wearing the lightning bolt on the front of his jersey. It's not going to be the same, but, life goes on. Shit happens. That's the way sports works. And I think that at the end of the day, you're going to be pleased with the way Jake Gensel plays hockey. He's younger. He can score plenty of goals. And I think overall it's a pretty good move. I'm more worried in the long term about the trading of Sergachev to create the salary cap space. Just because I feel like he's a guy that with more ice time in Utah could turn into a quality number one defenseman. But he has had his ups and downs with the Lightning, so I can understand the business aspect of making that move as well. So that's just me kind of putting my 2 cents out there. And yeah, it's been an interesting week to be a Lightning fan.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah, they'll winning cures all. So if they win and they go to the Stanley Cup again next year, then everybody will forget about. Well, they won't forget it, but it makes it more palatable.
For sure, but I think a lot's going to hinge on whether Andrei Vasilevsky returns to form in the Lightning's crease, because he didn't have his. I mean, he missed the first month and a half of this past season with back surgery, and it took him a little while to get back into form. And towards the end of the season, he went on a nice little hot streak, and that kind of it was not a coincidence that the Lightning made a nice little run to clinch a playoff spot when he started playing better as well. So if they can get him back to form next season, I think that they could, maybe make a longer playoff run than they did this year. But I don't know that I want to necessarily call them a Stanley Cup contender when you could, look at some of the other teams that also made a lot of improvements this offseason.
Right. What about the Boaz twins? You guys aren't really twins, but you both have Boaz in your name.
Oh, hey, yeah.
You guys have any hockey
you,
opinions?
Brooks, did you know if he was like expecting it, or was he like pretty blindsided by it? Because I know that. Well, I don't know, but I heard that he had just recently bought a house in Tampa.
Well, Stamkos had roots in Tampa for a long time. I know not too long ago it was Mikhail Sergachev that had bought a house, and he had just listed his Tampa home on the market that he'd bought not too long ago. So I know he put his house up for sale, and I'm sure Stamkos is probably doing the same thing. But it was with Stamkos, though, it kind of goes back to last year, because the way that contracts work in the NHL is that when you have a year left on your contract, you're eligible to be signed to an extension, meaning they could have signed him to an extension last summer, and they didn't do that.
Oh, and they didn't.
And he was a little miffed about that, and kind of disappointed that they didn't extend him at that time. And so it was kind of one of those things where it was like, we'll all see how it goes towards the end of the season and into this off season. But I don't know that the Lightning really had any serious plans at extending him, kind of unless it was on their terms. They ended up just kind of being a little bit ruthless about it, just because they needed to clear up some salary cap space, and you have to take his age into account. Him being 34. I mean, the deal that he signed with Nashville, in the short term, that deal's pretty good, but towards the years 3 and 4 on that contract may not look so great for them. And I don't think that they wanted, if they were going to commit to something really long term, they were trying to keep the average annual value of the contract down. But at the same time, some of the numbers that were being leaked out that they offered were pretty low. And so they just couldn't seem to really come to any agreement on the term and the dollar amount. And so, I mean, it wasn't a complete blindside. So, I mean, I think each side realized that it could happen, but it's just one of those things where even though you kind of see it coming, it still sucks that it happened. So, yeah.
Fuck the Lightning.
Come on, man.
They drafted him in 2008, right?
Yep, number 1 overall.
And then they just throw him in the trash.
I mean, that's a lot of people feel that way. They're not happy with how the Lightning handled the situation, but they kind of went the ruthless route.
Who's the pencil pusher CEO son of a bitch that made this call? I want his head. Just like Jabroni James, he's trash. Grade A trash.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's a bit of a changing, not a complete changing of the guard, but it's gonna be weird not seeing him in a Lightning uniform.
What was in the Pizain? Was he getting a blowjob? What the hell's he doing?
No, I'm still here. Actually, I went and took a look while you guys were talking about that. So
yeah, I saw him tilt the camera down, and I was like, "What the hell's going on?"
His wife's going down on him. Say yeah.
Dude, I'm married.
Next episode, my wife. My wife talks about Mohawk Tui.
My wife.
Oh man, nah. She just I do this podcast from my bedroom because that's where my desk is, and she came in to go to sleep. So I put the camera down so you'd see her in the background. So you guys just have to go by the cadence of my voice instead of seeing me talk. Hey, that's you bring up a good point, Hav, about the whole Hawk Tui thing. That's run its course, right? We're all
she's
done with
actually
the
made
Hawk Tui.
$60K or something like that from hats, some merch, and she wants to be a comedian. That's what I heard. She's an aspiring comedian.
I heard she's
What
getting
is
her
it?
own reality show.
Who the hell's gonna watch?
Is
that?
she?
Getting her own reality show.
I don't think. I think her 15 minutes of fame
That's what I heard.
has reached the limit.
Yeah,
Unless
Wayne
she
and I were
makes
talking.
some Hawk Tui merch, she's already doing that. But if she continues to make more, I guess I don't know.
Right.
I might get a Hawk Tui hat.
Yeah, Wayne and I were talking earlier how basically her 15 minutes of fame are pretty much toast.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's cute though.
Yeah. I guess she is not. She is not bad looking.
So yeah.
What I was gonna say about the Lightning is that I think it's a good move, but I'm always
dare you? That's it, you son of a. That's it, boss.
I'm always in favor of moving on a year early than a year late.
Yeah.
Target just got shotgun in the chest.
So like Brooks said, like maybe this year or next year they're gonna be like, oh god damn it, we could have used him. But then when he's like 36, 37, they're gonna be like, oh, good thing we didn't fucking keep that guy.
Yeah, it's good. It'll work out for Nashville in the short term, the first 2 years of the deal, but I could see the last couple of years of that contract not working out very well for them. So, maybe in a couple of years we'll look back at this saying, "Hey, the Lightning dodged a bullet by not bringing him back when they could have." But
I think obviously even didn't they resign Hedman too?
They did right after because Victor Hedman's going to be. He was going to scheduled to be a UFA next summer, but they immediately, as soon as they could sign him to an extension, they immediately did.
Yeah,
because I believe that you can. It's easier to replace offensive production than it is to replace a franchise cornerstone number one defenseman like Hedman's been for the last 14 years. So
he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Like.
And Hedman has a pretty solid case for the Hall of Fame. Stamkos is a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame, but Hedman's going to have a pretty good case of his own as well. And I think they'll both have their numbers retired and hung from the rafters at Amalie Arena one day.
Yeah, it actually kind of reminds me a lot of like Devontae Adams, the Devontae Adams situation, because I think this is going to be his year where he kind of says, "See ya." Because I remember I was fucking pissed when they traded him away. And he did pretty good these last couple of years, but I think this year's going to be kind of like that drop off because he's the highest paid. Isn't he like the second highest paid NFL receiver? Something like that.
He's up there, man. I mean, I know Justin Jefferson has that title now, but yeah, Devontae Adams is up there in terms of like the highest paid receivers. But of course, he's also had nobody to throw him the ball with the Raiders. Ever since the Packers traded him to the Raiders, he's had no QB's worth a damn that could get him the ball.
Okay, so I wasn't too far off, but he's the seventh highest paid. No, sorry, the eighth highest paid wide receiver in the NFL.
Does he make? Does Waddle make more than him now? I know Waddle just signed a big deal.
4 overall contract.
4. Oh wow.
Not yearly or anything like that.
All right.
For some reason, Amari Cooper's there too at 8.
That's because I think then the Cowboys give him like a huge deal, and then he got traded to the Browns, and he kept that huge deal.
Amari
Right?
Cooper won me my fantasy league, so I'm happy about that guy.
Nice. Yeah. I don't know, man. Wide receivers are I think they're closer now than they've ever been when it comes to like skill and just production and everything like that. Like I feel like back in the day, you always had that one guy that was head and shoulders better than everybody else, like Megatron or Randy Moss or Jerry Rice or whoever. Now it seems like they're all kind of right there, like 1A, 1B. Like Justin Jefferson, he seems to be the top guy right now, but I mean, you got Tyreek Hill's right below him production wise. Devontae Adams, you're right. I think this year he'll take a step back. He's just getting old now, and he has no quarterback. Yeah, Yeah. Chase is up
It's
there too.
incredible how that position has become not only so important, but how there's just so many good receivers in the league now. I mean, look at if you look at the top of this year's draft. I mean, the top 3 receivers that were chosen in any other year, each of them are probably easily the first receiver off the board. But you had 3 guys that were chosen in the top 9 that any other year could have been the first receiver chosen had they been in separate drafts. It's just crazy how the amount of guys that are just playing wide receiver that are just freaking good at that particular position. It's really impressive.
Now the real question is, can Boaz name any single wide receiver in team?
What is it?
Who does Justin Jefferson play for?
I've been reading something, man. I don't watch football, man.
What about Jalen Waddle?
I'm reading here. Cracker Barrel takes on new competitor White Buckets.
What?
In Texas, 20 new locations. Whitey Buckets.
Start talking about football and Boaz read something else.
That's what he does, man. He literally, dances to the beat of his own drum.
You start talking about football, I start dozing off, man.
Hey, what if we talk about football, as in Switzerland completely choking against England in a shootout today?
He just told you.
They went to a shootout.
I know, man. But what was the score?
The shootout was 5-3. England. They didn't miss one, and then Switzerland just choked.
Yeah. I don't care about that either. And basketball, I don't even care about that. And you know what? I don't care about any sports anymore, man. Who?
What about women's basketball? Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark
Buddy,
is a fucking Steph Curry of female basketball.
Get out of here.
Brooks, remember when you got fucking a facial in my dad's driveway?
Before we were playing basketball. I forgot about that.
You didn't forget about it, man. You still have nightmares about it.
Oh, I mean, I forgot about it until you brought it up. I don't go around thinking about it every single day.
He wakes up, he thinks about it. He has flashbacks.
Brooks, I give you credit though, because you gave it your all.
I did. I got dunked over, but hey, I tried.
Hey, that's one thing. That's one thing about Brooks. He always gave it 100%.
Yeah, he was absolute dog shit, but he was out there hustling.
Yeah, I will say this: athletic endeavors were not my thing. I am the least athletic person that I know. I would try to play sports, and I just sucked at them. I tried, but I was just not good.
Pretty good at racquetball.
I had my moments.
Do you guys follow like Barstool Sports and like their podcasts and like their golf shit?
I catch bits and pieces.
Occasionally, not really.
Do you guys know who Trent Ryan is? No, I guess not. So he's the golfer. Like they had a series like break 100 and like, break 90 and shit. And like he's Brooks's twin. Like next time you guys look him up, watch like one golf video, and it's Brooks. Like he's
Trent what?
Trent Ryan is his name.
Trent Ryan.
And he's the most unathletic, likable guy you'll ever see. Like, that's Brooks. That's Brooks right there. And he's even, he's a little big too. So, he's just.
Come on, man.
What?
Damn, dude.
He just got arrested.
Come on, man.
He got arrested.
What?
Yeah. I'm reading it right now. Hold on. It's loading.
Are you sure it's the right? Are you reading the right person?
Barstool's Trent Ryan arrested news. Where is he now?
Oh, that's old.
Trent Ryan of Barstool's got arrested for driving while drunk.
Oh, that was a while ago, I think.
Trent Ryan arrested for DUI.
Hey, Brooks, it's just like you.
Yeah, that was a while ago, man. But you just watch the golf video, and it's exactly like Brooks. He swings like Brooks too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want to know what my golf swing would look like right now if I tried to play golf.
Oh,
great.
I think we have
great entertainment. What about you, Wayne? You don't golf?
Nah, it's something that I always wanted to get into. I have clubs, but it's like whenever I would have free time, I'd go fishing instead. That's pretty much. Yeah, I got they were my dad's clubs, but he never played anymore, so I took them. And I got this guy I used to work with back in my corporate job. He was a big time golfer. He's really good too. I think he tried to go pro once, but he didn't quite make it. And he gave me I bought a bag off of him. It's this pretty sick electric blue and black bag. I love that thing. But
Nice.
but yeah, I think I played one round of golf ever with a Tommy Lethal, and yeah, I lost a whole thing of balls. That I couldn't even keep score because it was so bad.
Tommy Lethal.
Brooks was addicted there for a little bit.
Yeah, I had my run of about 3 years where I had a little bit of a golf addiction going on.
Yeah, you had some good shots, man. I think I saw that video
Yeah,
where you hit like your hybrid like 230 yards, and you're like holy shit.
yeah, dude. That's the thing about golf is that you can play like dog shit for 15 rounds, and then on the 16th hole, you're like I'll finally get like that perfect tee shot, and it feels great. It's like, man, why couldn't I have done that before? And then I go back to playing like shit, and it's like it's like you're trying to chase that high. I think that was the addicting part of golf. It was like trying to chase that high where I could do it on a regular basis. But my problem was always consistency. Like one round, my shots off the tee would be great, and my short game would be terrible. And then the next
game was dog shit.
Yeah. And then the next round we'd play, my shots with the driver would be atrocious, but then my short game actually would improve, and I'd actually sink a couple decent putts. I'm like, why can't I get a balance here?
That's so hard. It drives you crazy. We gotta get you out there, Wayne.
Yeah, I'd like to play, honestly. Do that, and I'd like to play some pickleball with you guys too.
I think we're playing next week if you want to play.
I might hit you guys up on that. Where do you guys play at? Down in, well, never mind. I'll get in private on where you guys play.
Yeah, no, we play in a common area where you're thinking. So I either drive down there or they drive up here. But
cool.
But I just got I just got a Traeger, so I'm gonna smoke some meat too.
Smoke some meat.
Smoke that meat.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do
Smoke
next
that
week,
man
but
meat.
And then we're gonna go to Hard Rock.
Spend it all on one hand, a blackjack.
Man, time flies when you're fucking.
Let's go
When
gambling.
you're fucking on this shit.
God damn.
It's already 12 o'clock.
Hey, that's the way we do it, man. I don't know. You guys want to keep going? I got
Yeah,
some.
I fucking ain't doing jack shit.
Well, here I got a little funny, quirky story that kind of leads into what you guys do at the beach. So this is a quote of the day. It said, "Who is going to find the culprits? The jellyfish?" And the story is a Marbella beachgoer cast shade on plans by the Spanish city to issue fines of up to $810 for people caught urinating in the sea. When you guys go to the beach and you got to take a leak, you piss in the sea, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah. What do? You just dig a hole and piss in
I
that?
pee in the bathroom.
What if there's no bathroom?
I go in the bush. It's ammonia. You're adding ammonia into the ocean, man. I'm just kidding, man. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just what everyone does. It's like it's self cleaning out there. Tommy Lethal, another Tommy Lethal story here. He would do more than just piss in the ocean.
Oh,
go figure. Tommy Lethal.
Yeah, man. I remember one time we're out there, and thank God he told us what he was going to do before he did it. So we all got out of the water. And you just see him out there, and all of a sudden you just see this brown log float to the top of the water and float away. Fucking disgusting.
That's so
motherfucker,
gross.
Stories with Tommy Lethal.
Tommy Lethal.
Hey, speaking of idiots, I'd like to dedicate this episode to Gooch. Fuck you, Gooch.
Hey. Well, I got more stories. If we're starting to, I think we're starting to stall a little bit.
Yeah. I got some more shit.
All right,
I was
what
a
you
little
got?
disappointed with the X-Men review, I guess. I don't know.
How so?
I feel like I deserve more. Yeah, like
More?
Where do you guys think the show's going to go for the next season? Because I know you talk
talked
about like
that.
Onslaught, and they're not really going with that. But what about like the other the characters? Like,
They're-
what do you think? What do you think is going to happen with like Forge and
they're
Bishop
gonna get an opportunity to kill Apocalypse before he gets bad. But that what's gonna happen? They're gonna probably get to know his human side before he became bad.
Are they going to explain what happened with Bishop?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Because he was gone for fucking like half the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sure they'll touch back on what happened to him, and I don't know, man. I think it's going to be cool. The whole Age of Apocalypse storyline is just one of the epic ones, so that'll be cool. And I agree with Hob that they're going to do that whole have the opportunity to kill Apocalypse before he became Apocalypse when he was still human and had empathy for people.
I'm sure it'll be
and
I'm sure it's going to be like an internal battle between Professor Xavier and Magneto. Magneto will probably want to end him right away.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen with Wolverine?
Oh hell yeah! That they're gonna use that to catapult the reboot of basically, well, not the reboot, but like bringing back all the old characters. Like Tony Stark's gonna be coming back, not in that movie, but for the Secret Wars, Avengers Secret Wars.
I think Dr. Boaz was talking about in the show, though, right?
Yeah,
X-Men 97.
Oh, in the show.
Yeah, because he's
he'll be all right. They'll do the bone claw Wolverine for a little while, probably.
Yep. Yeah, he had the bone claws, and I think his healing factor was like gimped up for a little while too.
And then how many seasons do they have in the books? Like 4? Because aren't they like editing season 2 and 3?
Yeah, they have 4 lined up. They have 4 greenlit. Season 2 is obviously it's already kind of set up, but they're going to get a new writer for 3 and 4. So season 3 and 4 is going to.
Yeah, does anyone know
I don't think
fired?
season 2. I don't think season 2 is going to be good.
Why?
Because they got rid of that.
The Mayo guy, whatever. Well, why did he get fired?
Because he posted something on Twitter, I think, and he got canceled. I don't know.
So
See why.
How many times have you guys rewatched the season yet, or what?
No, I've only watched it one way, one time.
I got other stuff to watch.
I've watched that shit like 3 times. But
Yeah,
I don't watch shit. Like when you guys were talking about movies at one podcast, I fucking have no fucking idea what the hell you guys are talking. Like I've watched probably like
Really?
3% of the movies you have, and 1% of that's Terminator. Hey,
The only one that matters.
yeah,
Danny Cooksey.
I watch that movie at least once a year.
Yeah, probably.
Nah, I'm not big on rewatching movies. There's like a couple, I guess. If they're on TV, maybe I'll watch them. Like Big Daddy was on Comedy Central the other day, so I was watching that. But most of the time, I want to watch something new.
Yeah, I guess I'm the opposite. Big Daddy. I've never even heard of that. 1999.
Yeah, it's Adam Sandler. You've never seen that?
It says the exact reason for DeMayo's termination remains a mystery.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Ooh.
You could literally do a podcast, and you could come up with 700 movies I haven't watched that people will be like, "What the fuck's your problem?"
I'm big on rewatching movies, but I'm not big on rewatching TV shows.
Yeah,
I don't.
Right.
I just feel like TV shows you've really got to put in a lot of time, and I've always told myself, man, I'd love to rewatch like Breaking Bad or something, but I don't ever do it because it's like, I mean, well, there's new shows coming out that I got to check out and see, so I just never get around to rewatching any old TV shows. Whereas movies, it's like, a couple hours out of your time and that's it. It's easy enough.
I was actually thinking about rewatching Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I rewatched it a couple of years back because
My wife.
I'd never seen it, so I watched it like as it came out, weekly back in the day, and then she never saw it, so we rewatched it.
One reason I don't want to rewatch it is because Skylar. Like I feel like I'm just gonna get re-infuriated.
Right? Yeah,
I hate that bitch.
She's like the worst character.
I hated that bitch.
Yeah,
her fucking face too, and she's fucking saying dumb shit. Yeah, God damn, I want to fucking just.
Who?
You just want to say,
Boy.
Yeah, man, I would like legitimately get pissed off.
Who?
Fucking Skylar, the fucking wife of fucking Walter White.
Oh yeah. Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
I hated that bitch. But Gustavo's one of the best villains of any show.
I like when he says that he's the danger, and she's like,
That one episode where he comes down, doesn't say a fucking word, goes down the stairs and fucking slits that guy's throat, and then goes back upstairs, doesn't say a fucking syllable. It's one of the best scenes in the entire show.
Yeah.
All he says is "get back to work."
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucking doesn't say jack shit and just looks at him and says, "Get the fuck out of here and do your goddamn job, bitch."
That was easily one of the best villain moments I've ever seen.
Was Gus, right?
Any TV show.
But I was actually thinking about re-downloading that bitch like last week. And man, I really want to watch it, but I don't want to get fucking pissed off with that little bitch again.
She's the worst. Yeah. I thought Ozarks did a good job of recapturing that same
cunt
in their show too, you know.
That's one of the shows I've actually watched.
I liked her. I liked her. I thought, man, if you're supposed to hate her, and she does a great job of you hating her, you know.
Yeah, I wanted to kill her. But you're right. She's doing a great job at her job because she's fucking a bitch.
Yep. From literally the very first episode to the very last episode.
Oh, nonstop. And when you and I talked about it on a past episode, how much I wanted to see her get killed. You know, it just, well, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, guess what? That didn't happen. So
that was another good one. I thought it was like a Breaking Bad light, you know. It was Breaking Bad-esque.
For sure.
It was still good. It was still good in its own right. I think like everybody's top 3 shows though are Breaking Bad, The Sopranos. If you've never seen that, watch that, and The Wire. Like that's literally everybody's top 3 shows.
I will say this:
Wire is really good, man. Real gritty crime drama. Has kind of a slow burn. It took me a few tries to actually get into it. How
can you say top 3 shows for everybody and you don't have X-Files in there, you bitch?
I've never seen all the X-Files, man. I watched it like half. I think I watched like half the first
show.
Oh my god.
Hey,
well, to be fair,
I don't know, man. I saw the movie.
The movies are trash compared.
Wow.
Well, to be fair, I haven't seen The Wire either. I've always heard great things about it, but I've not yet sat down and watched that one. Now, The Sopranos, I have seen that one all the way through. Fantastic. I know everybody likes to crap on the very ending of the very last episode, but I may have been in the minority in that I didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I liked it too. The Wire, what I was saying earlier, though, is you have to get through the first season, like at least towards the end of the first season, and then you're hooked. And I think it's like, I want to say it's like 8 seasons or something like that. It could be way off. But after you get through that first season, it's like crack, man. You have to watch every episode after that. And so I recommend that one a lot.
I looked
Check
up
it
the
out.
top 100 greatest TV shows of all time, and X-Files is at 38. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So yeah. What's number 1?
Right. Probably some dumb shit like
Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles.
What the fuck?
I Love Lucy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mad Men number 2, The Sopranos number 3, The Simpsons number 4, and Breaking Bad number 5. Wow.
Wait,
okay.
I Love Lucy's number
list.
1.
Is that Rolling?
Sex and the City number 6. This
Rolling
fucking list sucks. Hey, The Wire's number 7.
Is that Rolling Stone?
No, it's Variety.
There you go.
Mary
There you
Tyler
go.
Moore
Yeah,
show.
Variety
This fucking
sucks.
list is dog shit.
Hell yeah. Mary Tyler Moore and Dick Van Dyke.
The
What
Golden
a damn
Girls.
name.
No, man, you need to go to IMDb. They have Breaking Bad number 1.
Hell yeah.
That Planet Earth series is like 2 and 3. Band of Brothers is good on there. Chernobyl's 5. Wire is 6. There's a bunch of other shit. Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's like one of those cartoons I liked a lot. I thought that was pretty good.
What's your favorite show of all time? You're
Beverly Hills 90210.
You're dying next week. Everyone knows you're dying, and you want to watch one show over again.
Oh, fucking Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, damn.
Hell yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
I got the whole damn DVD, man. I'll give it to you.
Hey, hell yeah.
It's got Real Monsters,
I can
too.
find that. All Real Monsters, hell yeah.
All right, so since it's your favorite show, how many seasons were there?
Oh, I don't fucking know. I think there was only like 3,
5, you
maybe
bastard.
4. And then there was And then there was. Does that include the uncensored
I
one?
have no idea.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Hello, boys and girls. This is your old
Stinky
pal,
Whizzle
Stinky
Tea.
Whizzle Tea.
Hell yeah!
This is a song about a whale. No, this is a song about being happy. That's right. It's the happy, happy, joy, joy song.
Hey.
Hell yeah!
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy,
All right, I
So
don't want to
that's your
get a
favorite show of
copyright
all time?
infringement on that. Ah, man, I thought that show was so ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Man, it just has a lot of nostalgia for me too.
So it's more of an emotional decision than.
And yeah,
Oh.
man, I found it
I'm not saying
hilarious.
it's.
Like
I'm
it just, it
surprised.
was like sudden.
Obviously, we're all fans of the show, but I was expecting you to say
Yeah.
like something like Breaking Bad or some dumb shit.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're going like real shows, you know, like dramas, yeah, it's definitely Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, Sopranos, like 1A, 1B.
What about you, Brooks?
I would have to say, I'd have to say Breaking Bad as well.
Jesus Christ, you guys fucking love Breaking Bad, huh?
Oh yeah.
What about you, Boss?
It was good.
What's my favorite?
You're dying in a week. You get 1 week to watch a show.
Oh man, I like The Office. That's because it makes me laugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
That's a
really
great
good one,
choice.
because I watch The Office like every day.
Yeah, I can watch. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
watch The Office into the night.
Good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah, we were watching the episodes where they all go to Florida, and yeah, that came on today. Every single day, that's all, because it's always on Comedy Central, and we need some background shit on, you know, while we're taking care of the kid, and we'll have that on, and it's always The Office.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely mix in some. I don't know, man. I love the X-Files. Like I was telling Buzz, and that, I mean, I remember the first time I told him about it. He went on a binge, but he remembers it from being a little kid. But when he was a little kid, it scared him,
Yeah.
right, Buzz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I that's when I was working like 12-hour days, and I would literally come home and watch until fucking 4 a.m. And I'd fucking bust in the room fucking after John's dog had got shotgun in the chest, fucking delirious. I binge watched the shit out of that show.
I'm dead asleep. I could hear him in the across the room. He'd yell something about the X-Files. Like fucking sick.
You guys watched it like 12 times already.
Just got shotgun in the chest.
Oh man,
I've rewatched X-Files probably 7 times.
Oh wow.
It's a problem, man.
Jeez.
I'm-
Yeah, I need to watch it. I need to convince.
My wife.
You have
To
to have
watch
an
it with me.
imagination, and you have to go into it knowing that it's 20-something years old, so it will be a little dated.
it is a little bit dated. There are some good ones though.
Yeah, I can give you a whole breakdown of the myth of
Yeah.
the whole episodes, because there's like half the episodes are like standalone, but the other half is fucking Max Spenning.
Hey, you guys have heard like the Office Girls? They have their own podcast where they go every episode.
Jerry Harden!
They basically they give their behind the scenes take of every single episode of The Office. Fucking, we need Dr. Boaz's daily, you know, once a week podcast on breaking down each X-Files episode.
sick, Buzz.
I love that show.
With outbursts mixed in.
Like a Justice Call.
Sleepless, Buzz.
I'm reading on Breaking Bad right now. They had
Jeremiah Smith.
oh fuck yeah, they had 16 primetime Emmy awards with 58 nominations, and it had I
Holy
didn't realize it
shit.
was so critically acclaimed. They got like 100% for half the seasons on Rotten Tomatoes.
Dana Scully.
Yeah, they didn't have to blame it on review bombing or anything like that. They actually just got the
Season
scores.
2 through season 5 was 97 or higher. That's really good.
Yeah, that show's fucking sick.
What
That's
show?
why.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
It's got
Come on,
a shit ton
man.
of- a shit ton of awards and nominations. I didn't realize it was as
Yeah.
critically acclaimed as it
I like when he took the Aztec,
yeah.
ran over that kid, and then shot him in the head, and he said, "Run" to Jesse.
Oh
I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
sick.
Jesse, run.
I think part of the reason the show is so fucking awesome is that it's like a new topic. You know, there was no other shows about fucking making meth and that
Yeah, a
kind of shit.
teacher making meth because they were going through cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's no other like meth
Yeah.
shows. You know,
And then realizing And then realizing that he
There's no other
liked it.
meth shows.
Yeah.
And of course he realizes that all along that he just actually enjoyed making meth. You know, he was just like, yeah, fuck this money, whatever. I just enjoy doing this.
Yeah. And then having Mike as like the supporting cast was awesome too, like fucking Saul Goodman and the Mike.
Oh, when he
fucking-
found out?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Gustavo.
That whole episode was sick, where he was trying to figure out who
Yeah, yeah.
WW was.
Hank Schrader.
Hell yeah.
He was a great character too.
Yeah.
Fuck, I might rewatch it tonight.
Jesse. Jesse was supposed to get killed off in the first episode, but they decided to keep him around, which was a
Good
great
call.
call because he's
Science, bitch.
Bitch. Do you guys? Okay, so you guys are big fans of the show. What's Jesse Pinkman's middle name?
Oh man.
Jesse Donald Pinkman.
No, I didn't know this. No.
Andrew.
Starts with a B as in boy.
Brian?
No, close, kind of. Second letter's correct. Bruce. Yeah,
Bruce.
I don't think I was ever mentioned in the show.
Oh, well, how the fuck would I know that?
You know, who created Breaking Bad?
What's his name? Fuck.
I know it if Wayne doesn't.
Yeah, go ahead. I know the name. As soon as I hear it, I'm gonna be like, yeah,
Vince
that's
Gilligan.
Who also made
Vince
what?
Gilligan, yeah.
Better Call Saul.
Who also made what?
X-Files.
The X-Files.
Fuck yeah, bitch.
I probably didn't tell you. I told my brother, but we went to Vancouver, I think like a year and a half ago or some shit. I fucking went to all the scenes where, you know, Scully's house and Mulder's house and fucking where Jerry Hardin gets fucking shot.
John Doggy just got shotgun in the chest.
It was cool because most of their seasons were shot in Vancouver. So me being the X-Files idiot, I went to all the little spots. It was sick.
Right.
Yeah, he sent me all the pictures. I was like, fuck yeah. He's like, this is where Jerry Hardin got shot. The bridge, boss. Son of a bitch.
What about a movie? Same question, but for a movie.
Oh, jeez.
Best movie? Favorite movie? Come on.
No, you're dying tomorrow, and you got tonight's your last night on Earth. What are you watching? For me, I know what I'm watching.
Happy Gilmore.
You're watching Happy Gilmore?
Fuck yeah, man.
You're watching Ren and Stimpy and Happy Gilmore.
Adam Sandler.
That's right, dude. I want
to.
That's right.
What about you, Brooks?
I'm watching. It's kind of cheating, but I don't give a fuck. I'm watching the extended versions of all 3 Lord of the Rings movies. Line them up. Let's go.
It completely ignores the question, but we'll take it.
I know you just named all. I could say that about. I want to watch all the Marvel movies, all of them in a row.
Well, that's the thing about Lord of the Rings. It's like I'm not just gonna pick one, so I'm gonna choose all 3 because I can.
The price is wrong, bitch. The price is wrong, bitch.
Why didn't you just go home? That's your home. Are you too good for your home?
Oh, that's Adam Sandler.
All right, that's it. Sorry. Yeah.
You suck, you jackass.
Sorry, I had to go through all my Happy Gilmore sound bites there.
Well, I'm reading about Rocco's Modern Life now.
Oh hell yeah!
Fucking, I remember when Nickelodeon was fucking awesome. Now it's fucking dog shit.
Hey, did you the 2 Bozes do their movies?
Oh, it's the same movie, man. Terminator 2. Yeah,
Terminator 2.
You know, one of these days I'm gonna
Yeah,
quiz
makes
myself
sense.
and on all the lines and see how high my percentage is. It's gonna be at least over 95.
We should do that, man. We should do the hardest Terminator 2 quiz on the planet.
Oh, let's do that right now.
All right.
Brooks, remember when we fucking did those
Here,
intros
let me do it.
by our mom's house?
What?
Remember we took the camcorder to
Oh man, that was a classic.
We couldn't keep it together.
Brooks kept fucking dying.
We couldn't keep it together for the life
All
of
right.
us.
Hey, here, I got a quiz for you guys. This is the ultimate T2
I'm not gonna
quiz.
cheat,
All right.
because I'm looking at Google right now. I see them, but I'm not gonna. I'm closing it.
All right. In the very beginning, according to the Terminator's view, what type of car is located outside of the bar? Is it a Plymouth sedan, a Honda Civic, a Cadillac, or a Toyota Camry?
Where?
The first car
very
he sees
beginning.
after he goes by the semi trucks, right?
Oh yeah, it's a wagon.
What was the choices? A Plymouth, It's not a Honda Civic.
The one where the guy gets thrown into the windshield.
Yeah, that's a. I think that's a Plymouth.
That was either a Cadillac or a Plymouth. Definitely. Yeah.
My final guess is a Plymouth.
This is when he's like walking.
Okay.
This is when he's walking in, right before naked.
It's like
right?
it's a four-door sedan. It's like a wagon.
Yeah, he's walking in naked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
What's the answer?
It's a Plymouth sedan.
Next one, bitch.
Next one, baby.
It's actually a Crown Vic, but I guess it's a Plymouth sedan. Anyway, whatever. What's the name of the bar? I can give you.
Is it multiple choice?
The Corral.
It's hold on. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Do you want me to give you the choices?
Oh, there's choices?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
If you give me the choices, it's over.
Yeah. You got the Mucky Duck, Fatheads, Pescadero, and the Corral. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, what's John's address?
Oh.
You got 19828 Main Street, 19827 Main Street, 19827 Almond Avenue, or 19828 Almond Avenue.
I'm gonna guess D as in dog.
What was this? What?
It was either Main Street or Almond.
This is when the T1000 is typing it in, right? In the computer.
Exactly, yeah. He types it in and looks.
Yeah. All right, what is it? I thought it was Los Angeles.
It's either 19828 or 19827 Almond Avenue or Main Street.
It ends in a 2. It's not a 7.
So can you give me the choices again?
19828 or 19827, and the streets are either Main Street or Almond Avenue. So you have to guess the number if it's 28 or 27, and then the street if it's Main Street or Almond Avenue.
It's 28 Almond Avenue is my final.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get. That's what I was gonna do.
Ding ding ding.
Damn.
Here, I tell you what. We won't go through all these because there's 20 of them. But I'm gonna pick one here. Do you know what the PIN number used by John to withdraw money is?
What is this? Shit.
John Connor, easy money.
Fuck.
Do you want the choices? Sure. 9300, 9030, 3009, or 9003.
I think it's 9003.
Fucking amazing,
Holy
man.
shit.
Ding, 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 ding. And how much money does he withdraw?
I can't hear him.
Did you just say 300?
I can't hear him.
Hey, we lost your audio. I can barely hear you.
See ya.
Yeah, you.
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Yeah, we got you now.
I think it's 300, right?
Jeez, you're good, man. 300 it is.
I told you, Ellis. I've rewatched the movie 7,000 times.
All right, I'm not even gonna give you choices now. What are the words on John's shirt?
Win in the beginning. That's the question. It says, what are the words on John's shirt? That's the question.
Yeah, it'd be probably right after he withdraw the money, like while he's withdrawing the money at that time.
Public Enemy.
Yep, I was just about to say that.
This is pathetic.
How many bones did Sarah say there were in the human body?
106?
No, it's way more than that.
There are
160 something. 162?
Let me take a guess. I'm going to say
I fucking forget.
It's like 206, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the real.
That
okay.
Did she say 216?
Okay, so
215?
215. Yeah.
There are 215 bodies or bones in the body. That's one. Now don't move. What are you gonna do?
I tell you what, we'll do one more. How about the very last one? In Terminator 2, who said this? Come with me if you want.
Come on, man.
Come on.
What the hell, man?
I should have read that to myself before I read it out loud. Okay, how about this? What word does Sarah carve into the table?
No fate.
No fate.
Get out of here with this.
Even Brooks fucking knows your dog shit questions.
What type of breed of dog runs through the woods at Enrique's farm?
Pitbull, son.
Pitbull, mile.
Some of these questions are stupid. How did the T1000 die? Stupid ass fucking question.
Fucking.
I know now why
what
you cried.
song played when the T800 finally acquired clothes, boots, and a motorcycle? Fucking Come on, man.
Hell yeah.
Here you go. When does Skynet become
August
self-aware?
29th,
Date,
1997.
time, and everything.
At
At
6:18?
what time? No, 2:14
close.
a.m. But yeah, you got the date.
Snap called that
That's pretty
bitch.
good, man.
Okay, Brooks is just sitting there.
Oh my god! I'm just sitting back, just laughing my ass off over
What was
here.
the name of John Connor's dog? Fucking come on! Fucking stupid ass. What is this dog shit? Why was Sarah Connor in a mental hospital at the start of the movie? Because she's fucking psycho, bitch. Like, oh man, I wish you guys could see this. Where did Sarah Connor stab her psychiatrist? And it shows a video of like her in her room, doing those pull-ups. She looks fucking psychotic.
How's the knee?
And it says the knee. Oh man,
Buzz, I would pay $1 million for that damn video of you saying the Dr. Silberman.
Hello, Dr. Silberman.
How's the knee?
How's the knee?
It was so funny, man. It was like a night vision mode too.
All right, well, one more question. Do the hardest question. Don't ask who said come with me if you want to live. Come on.
Only true Terminator 2 fans can ace this trivia quiz. Let's see if I can get one without. Oh, come on. It wants me to disable my ad blocker. This is like completely fucking up my.
I didn't know this one. How many Oscars did Terminator 2 win?
12.
I'm gonna guess 2.
No, 4.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that. This is a stupid question. The AI responsible for sending back the T-1000 is called what? Come on.
Skynet.
Yeah, fucking dog shit question. How did Miles Bennett Dyson die? Sick.
He killed himself. He let the bomb go off.
Under the chest.
He stopped breathing. I can hear him now.
Like a war zone out here.
Well,
we got a war zone out here.
When's the last time you watched a movie?
He's got a damn gun.
When's the last time you watched a movie, Brooks? It's when it got re-released in theaters?
No, yeah. I've watched it like once since then, but
you have, bitch.
Wait, Brooks, you've watched it since we went to see it in theaters again?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, fuck yeah.
This fucking dog shit ass IMDb rating 8.6. Get the fuck out of here.
8.6.
That's why I don't give a fuck about that website.
What the hell?
This dog shit ass fucking.
Hey guys, I hate to do this, but it's creeping up on 1
Where's
o'clock.
Where's the fucking last question,
I got
bitch?
the wife, dude. You got them all. Yeah, you win.
One's like, I'm done. I surrender.
So let's end this like we do every time with a day in
August
history.
29th, 1997.
Oh, here, I'll do it quickly. Artist Frida Kahlo, born in 1907. First MLB All-Star game held in 1933. President George W. Bush, born in 1946. Althea Gibson becomes first African-American to win Wimbledon in 1957. I always thought it was Venus Williams, but I guess not. And musician Louis Armstrong dies in 1971. That's actually one of his songs, Wonderful World, that he does. That's me and my wife's song we danced to at our wedding. Yep. And we have a quote from Althea Gibson. No matter what accomplishments you make, somebody helped you. Well, that's very easy to translate to this podcast. The accomplishments that we've made on this podcast, I've gotten the help of Brooksy Boy and Boaz, and now Dr. Boaz to make it what it is today. All 5 listeners just loving
and
every
4
minute
of them are
of
in
it.
here.
Hey! So don't forget to follow, subscribe, download our podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. We're everywhere. Follow us on social media, X, TikTok, and Instagram. We're at the 3 Bozos Network. Just look for the 3 scary-looking clowns wearing suits. That's us. Give it a comment. Give us a like. Let us know what you think. And on that note, we'll go to each of the guys. And for parting words, let's start with you, Brooksy Boy.
Gentlemen, all I have to say is fuck fireworks. Go Lightning, and let's rewatch Terminator 2, bitches.
Oh, hell yeah! I like to end it with
Yeah.
Terminator 2 trivia. A fact: the nuclear apocalypse in the first scene of Terminator 2 costs more than the entire first film.
And all I got one thing to say:
Sick.
August 29th, 1997.
That's a see ya.
See ya, world. Well, speaking of see yas, it's been a pleasure, guys. We gotta do this again next Saturday.
All right, man.
And then until next time.
See ya.
See ya.
Say ya.
Kick, boss. Stupid.